Hi there and welcome back to Thai Caliente. Today I'm sharing a Mexican recipe for elotes, also known as Mexican street corn. So to get the best flavor for your elotes if you're in the peak of summer, definitely try to get corn, fresh corn. I am kind of doing a shortcut method and I bought corn that was already peeled. And the edges are kind of trimmed off. They do lose a little bit of freshness, but I had this the other day and they still tasted delicious. The next best option is to grill your corn for kind of that smokiness and intense corn flavor. But another shortcut is to just boil it. So I'm gonna give these a rinse. I'm gonna put them in a pot of water and then just have them boil for about 7 minutes just until the kernels get a little bit tender. And while the corn is boiling, I'm gonna show you guys the seasoning and dressing that's gonna go on the elotes. All right, so traditional elotes is usually made up of either mayo or crema. Some recipes will do a mixture of mayo and crema, but I'm gonna be doing something a little bit different. Instead of the crema, I'm gonna be using some Greek yogurt. So I'm gonna do half Greek yogurt and half mayo. So whichever you prefer, whichever you like better. I think it's more of a personal preference. So you choose how you want to season it. And then traditional elotes is usually going to have cotija cheese that's either shredded or crumbled on top. I'm actually going to be using Parmesan cheese because I like the taste a little bit better and it's a little bit easier for me to digest. You definitely want some fresh limes to squeeze on top. And then you can season it with either paprika, some chili powder, or if you have tajin or a chili lime seasoning.
Okay, so I'm mixing equal parts of Greek yogurt and mayo. I have about 2 tablespoons each. Again, like I mentioned, you can do the crema or just mayo, but I think this kind of gives a good balance between kind of tanginess and creaminess. So I put a skewer at the end or in my corn because since these were trimmed off, I don't have anything to turn it, so this makes it a little bit easier. And then I'm just using a silicone pastry brush and just kind of brushing on the yogurt and mayo mixture. Put as little or as much as you like. And then I'm going in with some chili powder. Like I said, you can do paprika or the chili lime salt, which is really good. Again, sprinkle as much as you like on there. And then fresh lime. This is a must. I promise you it's going to taste so good. So squeeze lime all over the corn. And then I'm going to grate some Parmesan cheese. Again, you can use Cotija cheese or even Queso Fresco, but I just prefer the Parmesan. All right, you guys, it is done. You can kind of twirl it around and get everything in there.
I cannot wait to try this. Again, if you're not using fresh corn that is still with the husk, these skewers help to hold it. It's tangy, salty, smoky from the chili powder. So good. If eating corn on the cob is not your thing, I'm gonna show you an easier way to make elotes, except in a cup, and it's called Esquites.
So go ahead and start by shaving the cooked corn off the cob. Another way is to shave it and then cook it on the stove, but since these were already cooked, I'm just going to shave all the kernels off. And then you want to put them in a bowl or glass. After I did this, I realized I should have used a bowl, but go ahead and kind of break it apart. If the kernels are still stuck together, it'll make it a little bit easier to mix. And then we're going to add about 2 spoonfuls of the yogurt and mayo mixture. Again, you can either do the just regular crema or just mayo, but mix it all around. And then this time I'm going to use the chili lime seasoning because that's actually my favorite one, and give that a good stir. And the same ingredients are going to go in here. So the fresh lime as well as the Parmesan cheese. So I'm actually gonna switch cups because I want you guys to be able to see the corn. Like I said, it's probably better if you mix it in a bowl. And also, this is a great way to store the elotes. So if you have some left over on the cob, just go ahead and shave it and then store it in the fridge for up to 3 days.
Alright guys, so whether you like your corn in a cup or on the cob, this recipe for Mexican street corn tastes delicious both ways. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you have any comments, leave them down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!